And we are on a Frozen Guard. This is the Esports map pick, so they are on red side. Contact Noir on blue side, and they will ban the Ashe away from themselves to get things going. And I expect Dink Esport are going to go with the more traditional bans of Amakawa and an Atlas. So,
yeah, I mean, seeing Contact Noir ban the Ashe themselves makes me think that, I mean, they're in control of this draft already. Because they're seeing Frozen Guard. They've got a different plan of how they're gonna face this. Banning the Leon from themselves as well. I mean, it feels like they're just trying to mess with Dink Esports' head at this point.
Yeah, I mean, well, these are very strong champions. I think it's because Contact Noir have a plan for this first pick, and they don't want Dink Esports to just instantly respond Ashe and Leon. I think that may be where it's going here. Contact Noir will take the Genos that has been banned most of today's games already as their first pick. And Dink Esport, though, they do have options available to them. I would like to see the Furia try. I would like to see them try the Furia again. I would like to see them take away a Khan, but we'll go for the Barrack instead. That's not a 92.6% win rate. I'm just going to confirm. That is a pick rate, sorry. Stuff happens. But yeah, they will. Dink Esport are going to put the priority on the front lines. They're going to take the Barrack and Khan away from Contact Noir. And with the Genos pick, I think Furia's going to be a safe bet. They're not going to go for it this time.
Yeah, I mean, unless they're really trying to flex some weird off-meta stuff, I would be surprised to see a double support come through for Contact Noir. Picking up the Cassie there, I mean, Cassie Genos is a tasty combination, and the Strix pick as well.
Yeah, so locking in a backline damage as well, not going anywhere near front lines, Contact Noir, but of course they don't need to. Dink Esport have locked in Barrack and Khan. I don't think triple tank would work in this situation. I'm not really a fan of triple tank as a whole anyway, but it just means that Contact Noir, like, you're probably not going to go triple tank. We will take the risk. We will lock in the Cassie and the Strix for Etsu and Laji. Dink Esport will take the Drogos. So whatever frontline comes up, they are going to have that Dragon's Fury and the Kinessa to match the Strix. And we've seen that Kinessa has been on the winning end of these matchups. Strix is yet to win a game this season.
Yeah, I mean, the Drogos pick, having the Leon banned out is okay, but I mean, Strix can do a pretty bad number on Drogos as well. The Kinessa pick, the snipe off. The Fernando here is an absolute key pick at this point.
Hello.
Wow. Okay, let me just finish that thought, because the Fernando pick with the Immortal into the Dragon Punch is key at this point. But picking up the Xin, who we've just not seen at all.
No, it's not.
Having a solo tank with Fernando and a Genos and I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, I'm happy to see something different here. I like this. Because, I mean, if we sort of think Contact Noir plays aggressive with a double tank, how about we give them 3 DPSs and see what happens? Luminary boost, I mean, this is a very all or nothing composition for Contact Noir. I mean, as history goes, it's not going to happen, but if they fall behind in this matchup, Dink Esport simply out-sustain. Their Barrack and Khan are way too difficult to get through. The Xin can counter that, if he does go for the, guillotine talent to get an insta-kill down. But Dink Esport, as the game goes on, Contact Noir, of course, are going to find it difficult to sustain. Genos' healing output is a lot, and it is very impactful early game, but as Cauterize comes up, that's going to get weaker, and then Dink Esport, that Grover, we all know. So I like the experimental from Contact Noir.
Absolutely.
Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, is it really a finals if Contact Noir isn't there? I would take it I've stolen it from TJ, and I'm not even sorry. Welcome to game number 2 of the finals in MLL Season 3, week number 4, between Contact Noir and Dink Esports. Let's go to the rosters. On Contact Noir, we have Furso on the Luminary Genos, Otto on the formidable Fernando, Etsu on the Yomi Xin, Sarki playing that big game Cassie, and Lachi on the unauthorized use Strix.
Over on the side of Dink Esports, we got Soul running the Tinkerin Barrack, Malad on the Ramping Booming, Grover Rifle on the Combustible Droga, Seer on the Storm of Bullets, Khan, and Danny TPG, the Absolute Madman, on the Steady Aim Kinessa.
The point has hereby spawned, and the fight is going in the way of Dink Esports as they are on the point from the get-go. Sadly, GGJay will get a hold on to Milad, and that's a healer down. That's one of their most important assets. This is not good. Here comes Etsu from the side with those Yomi slashes. Look at that! Ooga booga! GGJay coming through with some pokes.
I was really liking the strategy from Dink as they started backroll. They knew that if they got wiped, it was over. There was no chance. But then GGJay out of nowhere was like, I see you. I'm actually Simple from CSGO in disguise. Come at me. He's going to get some quick shots up with his sniper rifle and find 2 super impactful kills here, showing that he can flex on so many different picks. He doesn't need his finesse. He can snipe with Strix.
And also a merit to Etsu. It doesn't matter what Etsu has in his hands. He can make it work. Like right now we're seeing Sin for the first time in Season 3. And he's pulling off the numbers with those Yomi slashes, which allowed them to get the capture here. I really love how their composition is working out right now. Their damage is coming through. If we actually just look at damage alone, oh my lord, please. Somebody hold these people back.
It's absolutely nuts, and I really, really wanted to see a Xin, but like, now Contact Noir's playing Xin, and I feel like we really wanted to see an underdog story Xin, but this Xin is picking people apart, back, left, and forward. Obviously, Etsu just showing his his just ability to flex on different champions, that he doesn't have to be playing Leon, Maeve, or Eevee. He can play anything, and he will make it work, and that's just a testament to this player's skill.
Oh, okay, here's a little bit of a proposition for you. Etsu on legs.
Oh, good. No, Etsu
I would
on
love
Talus.
to see that.
Etsu on Talus.
Oh, on Talus, that's nasty. We've seen that before.
I have made this decision on Twitter that I will give crystals to anyone who plays my Talus build in the MLL, and I think Contact Noir can pull it up because they are absolutely shredding in this season. But it does look like Dink are going to be able to hold themselves back here and start the zone. Obviously, not just staying at base and defending, they are pushing forward and hoping for a good zone here. But not all members of Contact Noir have been wiped, and they need to be very conscious of that because they need to start spreading out further. They need to push their zone up, and they're just not doing that right now. They seem to be content with zoning of the choke, and you can't do that against Contact because Fruze is just going to find a double kill out of nowhere and start pushing you guys back into spawn.
Oh my lord, with 43 seconds left on the payload clock, they have completely wiped off Dink Esports, and Contact Noir will push successfully. This is definitely what we're looking for. This is Dink Esports. Just like in this case, I feel that Dink Esports has the right idea. The main problem is just...
I think that they were too scared of a C9 there. I think that maybe they were just a little too scared of that, and they huddled up in their spawn and stayed there and waited and said, "You are not touching this payload." But it doesn't matter. You can't do that against Contact Noir. You have to zone effectively. You can't wait for them to come back to you, especially on Frozen Guard, which has such an open area, such potential for you to make space and prevent them from getting back to the point. And that wasn't capitalized on, and that is why Contact Noir just came in and took that point away.
Right now we have the second point capture here on the lovely Frozen Guard. It's one of my most favorite maps of all time due to the amount of different compositions that can go through here and be useful. And right now you see the usefulness of it going in. The spite is connecting. Goodbye, Danny. Starkey getting right blue as well. The Yomi hits are connecting. Oh, this is disgusting. Look at that damage output.
I think that was a massive misplay there on full rifle right there. He knew that Fernando had Immortal up, but he just went straight for him. He didn't even try to bait it out. He was just like, I'm going to go straight for this Fernando who has an ultimate, and maybe Ping will be on my side. What happened there? That just feels like a massive misplay for me. And obviously, Contact Noir are going to capitalize on it immediately and start. I can already hear Tom like a box voice in my head, by the way, saying, zoning, zoning, zoning.
Well, They're definitely zoning. That's one thing that we've seen Contact Noir do time and time again. They just own the field once they get a little bit of an advantage. They are the masters of momentum. And this is why we need Dink to push on. They need to get that one pick and push on. They don't really have the leniency of this matchup, because if they get this point through on Contact Noir, it's over. The finals are won.
It feels like a strong defense is coming out. Oh, never mind.
No.
Bruce just gets another double kill on the same characters. Just going to take that away from the side of Dink Esports. But it felt like a strong defense there for a moment. It felt like Dink had a chance, and that was just taken away. Fru's just like, I'm coming in. I've got to, through time and space, Kamehameha, try and stop me. But, like, is Dink going to be able to do something here? They need to pull... it's too late.
They need to pull...